Welcome guys to another Genshin Impact video. This is Baron, and today you're gonna learn everything you need to know to choose the best artifacts for your units. I'm also gonna give you my recommendations for farming at various adventure rank ranges in a subsequent video, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that. And if you ever want more clarification and advice, leave a comment and join me on my Twitch streams. Now, let's dive in. The main stat of an artifact is shown up here. This number grows with every level of the artifact and is the first thing you're looking for when farming for a piece. Artifacts of different ranks have different maximum levels. Skipping 1 and 2, rank 3 or 3 stars can go up to level 12, rank 4 can go up to level 16, and rank 5 can go up to level 20. The flower's main stat is always flat HP, and the feathers is always flat attack. The clock's main stat can be HP%, attack percent, defense percent, elemental mastery, or energy recharge. The helmet's main stat can be HP%, attack percent, defense percent, elemental mastery, crit rate, crit damage, or healing bonus. Generally, you always want to have healing bonus on your healing characters. Crit rate is one of the hardest stats to get high numbers in, so if you get a crit rate drop, hang on to it until you're sure you're never going to use that piece. Additionally, you're going to want a crit rate helmet on your DPS unit, unless a specific build calls for something else. For assist units, the stat you want will depend on how that unit is assisting. For example, if I want to maximize the strength of Diona's shield, which scales with her HP, I'd give her an HP% helmet. But she also heals with her elemental burst. So if I want to maximize her healing, I'd give her a healing bonus helmet instead. The cup's main stat is an interesting one here. It can be HP%, attack percent, defense percent, or elemental mastery. And more importantly, it can be physical damage bonus or any of the elements damage bonus, being pyro, cryo, hydro, electro, animal, or geo currently. Again, unless a specific build calls for otherwise, you definitely want to have one of these damage bonuses. The one you choose will depend on the unit and how you use them. For example, Zhangling. He's a pyro unit, so we put on pyro damage bonus, right? Wrong. Well, kinda. If you're using her as an assist, you're popping her in, dropping the bear, and popping out. Same with her tornado. In this case, pretty much all the damage we get from her is pyro, so then yes, definitely put on pyro damage bonus. However, if we're using her as the main DPS, you'll realize she's doing physical damage much more often. So we'd put on physical damage bonus to maximize her DPS. Now, on to the substats. Substats are shown under the main stat, and they can be attack percent, flat attack, HP percent, flat HP, defense percent, flat defense, elemental mastery, energy recharge, crit rate, or crit damage. The maximum number of substats an artifact can have is 4. At base, so plus 0, the number of stats you get are as follows. Rank 3, or 3 stars, 1 to 2 substats. At rank 4, 2 to 3 substats. And at rank 5, 3 to 4 substats. You get a new substat every 4 levels until the maximum. After that, a random substat will get increased every 4 levels. Desirable stats, in order of importance, go crit rate, crit damage, attack percent, elemental mastery or energy recharge. Although elemental mastery and energy recharge are only desirable as substats. An artifact with all of these, including the main stat, is considered perfect in general. Any other substat is considered undesirable unless, of course, a specific build calls for it. Important thing to note here is that a particular stat can only appear once per artifact. So if I got attack percent as the main stat, it cannot appear as a substat. And if it is a substat, it cannot appear again as a substat. When farming, you only want to invest in artifacts that start off with the substats you want. It is possible to get desirable stats later on, but trust me on this, you want to keep farming until you get a good drop, then worry about leveling. Okay, now the sets. I'm going to make a separate video on the various sets to save on time here. One thing to note though is that the set bonus should be considered after the stats. You want to make sure you're getting good stats, especially at lower adventure rank. Unless we're talking about an assist unit and that set bonus is essential to them contributing to the party. My favorite example of this is the Exile set that I spoke about in my team building video. At the time of this video, sets currently have a 2-piece bonus and a 4-piece bonus. This allows you to equip a unit with one 4-piece set and an off-piece, or two 2-piece sets or broken sets and an off-piece. This is important as you will come across a piece with perfect or near perfect stats, but is not part of the set you're building for a unit. Well, that piece can be your off-piece. There's also the special case of the boss tiaras, which are their own 1-piece set. Don't forget to check out my next video for the recommendations. Now, check out these videos for more guides, tips, and builds. And to see your name over here, show some support on YouTube and Twitch. I hope I made all this clear and understandable. Thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Also check out the comments, Twitch, and Twitter. Baron out.